Take it to the Banx weekly update.
Weekly update.
There's a lot to talk about today. So let's jump right into it.
Yeah, this is of course the episode where we talk about the Piggy Banx Instagram and the hints that our overlords have given to us. And we have 2 new drops to talk about?
Yeah, we have 2 new drops to talk about. So let's take a step back. Let's start with today, Tuesday. Ronaldo.
Oh, that's a great place to end.
Okay, you want to end there?
Yeah, let's.
Okay, so let's start with then Ludes.
Yes, of course. So, have you seen Wolf of Wall Street?
I have seen that.
So I remember going to Wolf of Wall Street in the theater. Within 90 seconds, he's like blowing cocaine in a hooker's asshole, and this family gets up and leaves. I'm like, you've been here for 90 seconds. Like that was what got you over the end. I don't know.
That's funny.
This is the 4th of the Akira set.
Yes, 4th one.
4th/5th because there's 2 Paul Walker ones where he's going off to different cars. I think one of them's a Skyline, the other one's some other.
But those are just different variants of the same release,
sure,
right?
fine. So this is the 4th one.
Okay.
But I don't think there's I guess my point is, I don't think there's an extra one of the Mercedes-Benz Hamilton.
I don't think so.
And I don't think there's an extra one of the Skywalker in the pod racer.
Right.
So I don't know if it's 4, because I've seen, if you have a set of them, you have 4 pieces.
Right.
You know?
Right. Yeah.
And now obviously 5 for
Yes.
the Ludes. Here's the thing we've talked about running themes so far. We saw with the draft picks. We love it when a set that we think is done gets
back.
resurrected.
Yep.
Rest in peace to all set holders, because I got to think that Hamilton one is super low pop because
really
it's
low.
forever ago.
And
All of those are
it's been
forever
so
ago.
long. Those pieces are scattered out, right? I would love if you
Neither of us have been around for an Akira drop.
No. So if you actually have the set, when you do a story or something, please tag both of us. I would love to see it, and I'll flash it up here if we can.
I know there's at least 2 or 3 people who have that set.
that still have it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a tough
but anyway,
one.
so obviously the scene, he gets the lemon 714 Ludes, takes the Ludes, maybe takes a couple too many disco biscuits,
and
then
out.
obviously can't get to his car. It's a fucking hilarious interpretation of the Akira artwork, which, listen, I'm going to be honest here, I don't actually know the real Akira story, but apparently it's like an anime and there's a guy walking to a motorcycle. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
So anyway, for those of you who collect that set, good for you. Obviously, did you submit?
I did not. If you're an expert, sure, send us a video.
Please, if you do, if you know more about this than us, which if you do,
not hard on this one.
then let us know.
So I think it's interesting that they brought this back and went with Wolf of Wall Street.
Well, we have the Jordan Belfort downtown piece.
Yeah.
So it's in the
It's been a while.
sphere.
It's been a while since we've had a Wolf.
It was
of
very
Wall
much
Street.
an out of the blue piece for sure.
Yeah, I like it. It's cool. Obviously, we didn't go for it, but if you got more thoughts on it, let us know. I think it's a pretty simple, straightforward piece. And
if you are a big Wolf of Wall Street fan, or you're in that Akira world, I'm sure it was a much bigger hit than to us.
Yeah.
So anyway, we have also the viscosity.
Yes.
Viscosity.
That is the night drop. I think it's number 19. So we got 5 remaining. I actually love this piece a lot. Taking viscosity, the art, right?
The art is arting.
The art is arting.
It's making us feel stuff.
You have shapes. You have
colors.
Art drops. It's such a different take on Piggy art. I would say nothing been like it.
It is. I'm just gonna bring it up so I can reference it as we're talking about it.
So there's a few things. I love Star Wars, and there's a few things that really stood out. Right? You got the Death Star there. They have Mustafar is the planet where Darth Vader goes. Right? That's his lair. Right? Or the Sith lair. Right? It's the planet of the Siths. That's where they had that big scene with.
That's what Skywatcher, the Black Label Skywatcher.
Yep, and Anakin and Obi-Wan had their scene there in episode 3.
I have the high ground!
I like the different elements. I also did like the touch of there's human element, right? And there's also the machinery, right? And what is
the lightsaber? We get the lightsaber too. You can see the lightsaber.
And Vader, right? Half machine, half human. And then there's actually the TIE Fighter windshield also on the eyeball. If you look at that, it's TIE Fighter windshield.
It is.
So there's little things I found, but I'm really looking forward to seeing this in person. I actually am getting the Black Label Atomic of this.
Ooh, that is so hard.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
That goes so hard.
And I did learn today that my nominee did hit this piece as well.
Nice, congrats to your nominee.
Yeah, and I a little shout out to them. You know, they're a watcher of this podcast.
Oh yeah.
They took the advice.
One of the 7.
7. I thought we were at 5. We went up a couple. Took the advice, reached out. I've had some conversations in the past with them, and I was happy to nominate them. And
so what you're saying is people who watch the podcast get directly rewarded.
Whoa! You know what? Why not? So I love the piece. Any other takes on that one?
I think
Viscosity?
that
I love the name too. By the way,
the name is cool. It's a little bit harder to say.
Yeah, viscosity.
I think that when you have art that you know what it is, but it still draws you to it and makes you ask more questions, you say like, I can't really understand it. It's quite surrealistic.
Yeah.
And obviously like it's immediately recognizable as Darth Vader, but it's not Darth Vader.
Right.
You know, and obviously that's very cool.
Yeah.
I think that anyone who's going to get this piece is going to walk into an instant banger.
Yeah.
I think this is definitely a top 5 night piece as far as I'm concerned.
I would say
of
so.
the 19.
Yep.
And so congratulations to all the knights, especially with the Black Label Atomic. That's
thanks.
a beautiful, beautiful piece.
And it's so funny. Earlier, what was it, last week or 2 weeks ago? I was like, we're so due for Darth.
I think it was last week.
Star Wars piece.
I think it was last week.
So it's so funny. I remember you once that dropped. You mentioned it to me. You're like, hey, you said we were due.
Yeah, you did.
And
Yeah,
we were,
it was mere like hours later. I think.
Yeah. And trust me, I didn't know. That was a surprise, and it was a nice surprise. Seeing
it
that
was,
piece.
yeah.
Love it. So, okay, then the other.
It's all about Ronaldo Crown from there.
Yeah, let's talk about Ronaldo.
Well, we got 2
Okay.
different elements to talk about.
Yeah. So first, let's talk about the auction. I want to talk about the auction.
It is weird because we're at 1 hour and 51 minutes until completion of said auction,
Last time I checked, we're over 45,000.
which does mean that this is a Piggy auction record. 44.9 was the record for the Lewis Hamilton crown.
Okay.
So you know,
What I do love is that they did the alpha.
as
As the auction piece. It's
think that's always gonna be the case.
No, but brought the top dog. We've had discussions of all the PMGs, right? Okay, if that was an Obsidian, what do you think? Would it break the 45?
probably not.
I just
Probably not.
of the OG purists seeing an alpha.
Yeah.
By the way, I will also say when I had to actually read that it was alpha because that printer on that alpha looked amazing.
The UV printer
Amazing.
over the inkjet is like it's just like this. It's like such a sad comparison.
Yeah.
Like it's not fair.
I actually looked at some of the other alphas.
I think that you should go back and bleep that. I think that you should bleep that.
Okay,
I think you should. I think you'll be a lot happier if that goes. If you were watching this back and you bleep.
Okay, I'll bleep it.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
good.
okay.
Yeah, I don't
Don't say
want.
that.
I don't want to get in trouble by the Howard Bowers.
That's really dumb. That's 2 weeks in a row you've done something dumb.
What would I do?
The dog dad, the not knowing dog dad.
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
One of the
yeah.
most quintessential moments of the podcast when I call you dumb like 4 times in 8 seconds.
Well, hey, you have the official first bleep of the podcast.
Of course, that's something I'll try.
It was a
my whole
beep,
life.
beep, beep, and then many beeps.
Yeah.
it
And
just
I
kept
deserved
going.
it. And I deserved it. And I went back in time. And I yeah. Well, I haven't been canceled yet. So
I was about to say we're about to be canceled, and
Yeah.
if they didn't know, now they know, and they
Yeah.
might check.
You know, we have the Ronaldo auction, of course.
Yes.
Which the proceeds are going to go to charity.
Yes, and by the way, if you look at the Piggy stories, awesome. Shout out to everyone who donated. Tags, giving money to a good cause, and
I mean, well, it just shows how many people in the community are simping for a piece. That's one thing it shows. It does also show that we have an incredible, strong community of people who do want to step up and help these things take notice.
Yeah.
Because I know that when the Tiger Woods one happened, even that the community is like, who the hell are all these Piggy Banx people
They thought
who
they
are
were-
coming out of the woodworks to do
that
this
was
for us?
fraud. Actually, that was fraud.
And so now, of course, that we're in this next spot, we're showing how much the community can rally behind the charity.
Yeah.
God knows how much money is actually going into the Save the Children, something that pretty much
Right.
everybody should be able to get behind. So anyway, Samir and I, we're not like going to donate to it because we're donating our time. We're doing the podcast. Like that's our donation to saving the children. Surely you can see how that's the case. We also have 2 of our own children each. So you guys, good job on you. This is our donation. Okay, children. So just you watch this podcast, you'll be saved. Pretty straightforward.
I donated.
Oh shit! Just me. Shit, I'm the only one that didn't. Well, you know why? It's because I donated last time when the
And you're still trying to hit
No. And I was like the only person who didn't get an email thanking me from the lady, and everyone's posting their email from her. And I remember the meme of like when you donate but you don't get the email from her, and it was like the Narcos.
I remember
one.
that. But maybe what we can do is maybe Piggy Banx will put a story of thanks for all the donations except one lucky piggy.
Do you know what? If you choose to do that, it will be fine. I will survive.
I will make sure to add it here.
I counted 54 reposts in the Piggy story of people donating.
Wow. And I'm sure there's many more that did it.
That means at least 15 people who donated that are not going to be hitting the Ronaldo crown. And so sorry for you guys.
That is. I'm wondering how many of those did it just to try to see if they could get the.
That's what I said, bro. Well, first of all, who knows? Who knows? But
I think our Piggy community is full of great hearts, and that was just donations they would have done regardless. Yeah, or maybe not. I don't know. Okay, so sticking with Ronaldo. Okay, so auction's going, donations are going. So the drop is today.
And I think we have 24 hours.
And we have 24 hours. So Wednesday is the cutoff at noon. What do you think is the price
Of the auction?
No, of the actual piece.
I think we should do both. What do you think final auction price will be?
I'll say 52.
I was gonna say 55. So we're both kind of in that same thing.
Yeah. I think it'll break 50. Which, if it breaks 50, that is just awesome.
I think that we are looking at a $1,500 drop.
So I originally thought 1,500 as well, but when you see what this piece is doing as just auction alone, I wonder, does the studio maybe push the envelope a little bit? Do they say 2,500? This automatically is a banger that becomes a 8 to 10K piece minimum, right? You want it to get to the right hands. You don't want it to be about the other stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I'm saying there's a possibility. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets to 2,500.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, I do fully support a price increase on crowns, of course.
Yeah.
I also am a school of thought that I think that like 20 of them are pretty much no-brainers, like where they should go. Like there's just so many people who like if you put in all the time, if you're a set collector, and you put in all the time to get like matching atomic crowns,
that's wild.
or Jeremy Skybridge has matching gritty crown. It's like just these people need to be here. Take your gritty, take your atomic. Thank you for God knows how much you spent to do that.
How many people do you think have the full set? Like, what is that number at now? Because I've been seeing a lot of them pop up in the chat.
There has to be less than 10.
Okay, I was gonna say 5 to 7. Yeah.
5. If there's 7, I'd be pretty blown away.
Well, considering
Set
that
collector used to have 2.
that is wild.
Yeah.
That is wild. I mean, you had with the early crowns, you probably had a pop of what? The least is probably 7 to 8.
No, I think 10's the least.
10?
I think Stanley was the first one. I think it was 10.
Stanley, then LeBron.
That's the rumor in the Piggyverse.
Rumor, and even if you go to the studio, pretty sure they don't even know.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm excited to see. I'm sure the ones who have sets, it'll land in their hands. And
you know what else though? Actually, there was one other thing that Piggy showed us this week that I think Piggy watches the podcast. And I'll tell you why.
Oh, do you?
I'll tell you why. I was lamenting the fact that we were showed 5 Collector at Heart Rolex and only 4 Porsche Collector at Heart O2s.
Yes.
They released that video with 2 more. There's also the one that was the Obsidian with the X-ray one, and the looks like diamond with the yellow brake caliper and the black. So the yellow and black one is my favorite, even though the Obsidian variant is my favorite.
Yeah.
But anyway, there's at least 6 that have been shown.
So remember I told you, I'm sure there's 5.
Yeah, but now there's 6.
There's 6.
But now there's 6, Samir.
So was it the next one we get when 03 is ready to come out?
25.
7.
25.
That is awesome.
Each art.
I'm glad you mentioned that because I did see you mention that in a chat today.
Yeah.
I actually came in late. I've been behind. The people that I work with are making me work, and I'm pretty pissed off about that. But
so stupid.
Anyway, So I came in late, but saw that and thought, this is awesome. So we will. I'm glad we'll add those pictures.
Yeah, we'll
up
add those
here.
too.
Yeah.
And we will be definitely looking out to see if any other arts make it out through that drop too. Because I mean, if there's 6, why not 7? Why not 8? Why not 10? Why not 25?
I'm looking forward to when those go out to see those photos. One thing I didn't have in our notes, but one thing I really wanted to just touch base on. So those Steve Jobs Icon Pro pieces went out. I knew a couple people that hit, and I've seen. Let's get away from the 100 for a second. I saw the photos of the 400%.
The Icon Pro Max.
That probably has to be the Max. Yeah, that probably has to be one of the most amazing pieces I've seen in 400%.
Wow.
You need to see it.
I do.
It is. Alan has one.
Friedman, nice.
Yes. The detail in there, and just how amazing. I think it was phenomenal. I really want to see one in person.
Mm-hmm.
The photo blew me away. So if anybody has the opportunity to go online, try to find someone who has it. And the other thing we didn't touch on that one, how cool is it? It's a Steve Jobs piece, Icon Pro Max, or Icon Pro
in an Apple box?
in an Apple box.
Very
We didn't
cool.
even touch on the Apple box.
Yeah, that is
and
very
I
cool.
think that's for the 400%.
You know what's so funny? I gotta be real with you. I actually totally missed that there were companion sets sold for that one. So of course there should have been. I just don't know why I didn't know that.
Oh, companion set. Do you think Ronaldo will be a companion set? I doubt it.
I
doubt it.
I don't want it to be one.
Yeah. And I don't think they should.
I also want to talk about something. I think that we have this year added 3 more, just kind of banger sets into the Piggyverse, right? Of course, Collector at Heart, King of the City,
Yep.
and then whatever we're gonna call the Cody wall arts, the
Like the Tangerine
mosaic pieces, the Tangerine Dreams, the Gimps of Gothams, the Love Struck, all those. So 3 brand new banger sets that have come out to us this year.
Yeah.
I thought that, if we talk about the instant resale value of a Piggy, we have ones like Pineapple Expression, SpongeBob one, which deserves a rant. Is a very cool. I'm not going to do it.
We'll save that for a future one.
I'm not going to do it. I'll just give a little quick teaser here. Pineapple Express is a
movie.
And what's the movie about?
Oh,
A weed strain. A weed strain.
Yeah.
What does SpongeBob live in?
I don't know what's
A
called.
Pineapple Under the Sea.
Yeah, I'm not a SpongeBob guy.
I'm not a SpongeBob either. I've literally never seen SpongeBob.
My kids don't even watch
I know he
SpongeBob.
lives in a pineapple under the sea. I keep reef aquariums because I'm a fucking nerd.
You do.
I
You're a
have.
dork.
This is crazy. Pineapple sponges that are like in the aquarium. They're there. They're. This is extreme nerd. I didn't mean to get this nerdy, but
I'm learning something
pineapple
new.
sponges are a real thing. SpongeBob, pineapple, and what style is that art?
It's almost like the
Starts with an EXP.
expression.
Expressionism. So it's pineapple, expressionism, SpongeBob, Pineapple Under the Sea. You can put right here my matching, my heavy metal set with my titanium regular label and my platinum black label, and just look at the side-by-side, 2 different arts. It's not a full-fledged Cap Gun style rant. I'm just saying that you have a criminally underrated piece like Pineapple Expressions that the instant resale value is like maybe 1,000, maybe 800,
Yeah.
right? So just a little bit more.
So hopefully
Hold on.
hopefully I can get the right regular label and black label this time. On the
Yeah,
picture.
hopefully you can, because you fucking blew it last time. But what I was getting at is, so we'll call that a 1X piece, right?
Yeah.
That's a 1X piece.
Okay.
And then let's say you have like one of the Cody pieces, right? Like immediately Tangerine Dreams, freaking steal for $1,500 to $2,000,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a 2X, 2.5X, something
Yeah.
like that, right? And then you got a Collector at Heart, King of the City. These seem to be moving 4,
Yes.
5K if you can pry them from someone's hands anyways.
Yeah.
And like honestly, the goal of trying to get a Collector at Heart piece from someone seems borderline fucking impossible. I mean, honestly, like,
it's pretty hard.
just having it by name is insinuating that you want it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So my point is that we have what seem like 2 brand new sets that we're kind of in the middle of, the King of the City, which we have 2 of, the Collector at Heart that we have 2 of,
Yep.
that are 4, 5, 6X pieces, which is very fucking cool that we've added a couple of those within.
Yeah.
It just feels like they just kind of like came out of absolute nowhere, where we know we have the crowns, which are 20x or maybe today 4x with their price increase. Who knows?
What about the draft? We got Prince. What do we?
So I mean, I don't know. That's probably a two. I mean, probably. I mean, I think that one's problematic in the same way that the Ludes one's probably going to be a lower thing too.
I don't think so.
Well, I just mean it from the sense that the set's impossible.
Got it.
Unless
you have an older one.
But you don't. And like the West Side Wookiee, right? You have the Coldest Galaxy set.
Yep.
You got like 2 Lukes, 3 Vaders, and then you got 40 Chewies.
Yeah,
it's
Chewies
like that Chewie's always going to be a passed around piece because people are going to try to hunt down the set, not going to be able to find it, going to give up and liquidate.
I got it, and then I ended up moving it.
Exactly,
I was like, it's
right?
impossible.
And well, you moved it because someone else needed the matching label.
Yes, I traded it.
So I would call the Ludes a 2x piece,
probably,
because it's also a pretty niche audience. The people who are like, I want Akira art, or I want Wolf of Wall Street art, or even smaller, probably the Venn diagram of people who want Akira Wolf of Wall Street art.
Didn't we have Fit Check 3 this year?
We did have Fit Check 3 this year.
So it's interesting. I mean, Fit Check, that's a low number.
Okay, can I be real on Fit Check?
Yeah.
I think that had Fit Check 3 been Iron Man,
or Captain
Wolverine,
America.
Captain America, another Wonder Woman, doesn't matter which one. I think if you gave me a 5 superhero Fit Check set, that would be one of the most coveted sets out there. I do think that the idea of Fit Check 3, of going to the epic people from movies, I mean, I love so many of those movies, I love so many of those characters, but to me, it's not a Fit Check in the same way. And I'll go one step even further to talk about the Marilyn Meltdown that was added to the Harlequin and Mystique one, which, like, for me, I feel like Marilyn should have been a Nat Geode.
I'm waiting for that set to get going.
So, I don't know. So I'm just saying that I think that when you throw a curveball into a set like that, the third one of the set being a little weird, you're going to really sit there and go, okay, how dedicated are you to Fit Check art? And how dedicated are you to the Fit Check 1-2 storyline? Same with the girls. Had they gone Rogue, Storm, like that could have been so cool. I'm not trying to do all X-Men, but those are the girls that came to my mind.
I wish.
Uma Thurman Kill Bill would have been a sick one.
That would have been a cool one
for that one too.
I wish the Nat Geo would continue. It's that one's been a long time.
It has been a long time. So I think that it's very cool that we've added so many of these nice like banger sets this year.
I do. So to your point, it's awesome we added it, but also it's a little weird that things we thought that were done are not. Like what constitutes a set being done? Like when does it end really, right? I have the set of the Cody Mosaic set, right?
That's not ending.
That's not ending. I have 5 all black label, and you have
Ghosted? You got a black label Ghosted?
No.
You got a black label Live Fast? You got a black label Fear and Loss?
The new ones.
Get the fuck out of here with that.
Nobody has that.
Yeah, well, no, somebody does. Z Blank does.
He has everything.
Yeah.
I've tried. Hey, can I get your Mr. Banks 01?
Nope.
Wait, I'll be me and you be Z Blank. Can I get your Mr. Banks 01?
Nope.
Can I get your Ghosted?
Nope. No.
And then
nope.
Yeah. Okay. That's usually how the conversation goes. Miss you, Z Blank. See you soon.
Cool. I mean, I feel like that we've just fucking knocked that one out of the park. In fact, actually, it grand slammed.
Perfect.
So we did it.
So we will then jump into mailbag.
And then we got to get naked.
Oh.
Yeah, because
someone
went 0-3 in picks. So yeah.
We both sucked last week.
Well, you go 2-1.
I did go 2-1.
All right, so we're tied overall, but whatever. You got 2.
Anyway, we'll see
on the next one.
Jason, we'll see you in a little bit.
a little tiny little bit.